I'm going to show you my 2024 biggest 20 holdings in my crypto portfolio. This is my Supreme Elite Gucci Louis Vuitton Supreme portfolio. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, give, subscribe. Welcome back and Happy New Year. It's probably a few days in now, but Happy New Year. This year is going to be great for everyone. I think we will have opportunities to make massive gains. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've also had the opportunity to buy these coins that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. This is not financial advice. Do you further research before you invest your money if you decide to buy some of these? I did a top 20 video. When was this? Back 5 months ago. My portfolio has certainly changed since this last video. So if you want to check that last video, you can check it out. That was my massive reveal. So we're just going to take a look at my portfolio now, see how it's changed slightly with the coins that I'm holding in my top 20. And yeah, I'm just going to ride these coins all the way through until I feel like I'm going to make massive, massive gains. I've already made great gains, but I feel like there's a bit more to come. And I'm going to be looking at when to take serious profits. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you pay attention to, whatever happens in the future. With the videos that I bring. I'm looking up here at the chart. I'm looking at the crypto space in the chart. I'm seeing a little sell-off. The crypto. Let me just show you real quick. Look, this is some exclusive stuff. See that? Look. That's what I'm looking at. Looking at Bitcoin and everything else. There's some exclusive stuff. Anyway, let me put this back. Just flipping raw, fresh, and organic. You see me now? You see me now? Okay, let's take a look at this. So, I did that about 5 months ago. This is my new, fresh 2024 portfolio that I'm taking with me on the go for the next year that I think can bring me massive gains. You got Open Campus. They're not in any particular order. I will go through some of these coins as well. I've hidden the what's it called? The percentage of what I have in each. I think it's, sometimes it's good to have a bit of privacy to yourself. It's the same as like, you don't show anyone what you have in your bank, right? So, Open Campus would be my first go-to. And it's, again, each one's going to be different in relation to size and what I'm holding. So this isn't an accurate thing, but these are my top 20. We've got Open Campus here. Actually, maybe I should bring up each coin over here like this so we can take a look and see what prices they're sitting on at the time of recording this video. So right now, Open Campus is sitting about 68 cents. So, like I said, we can see a little fall in price. Maybe it's a good time to buy some of these coins, not financial advice. So Open Campus is sort of like your educational gaming sort of, it's more educational, but they recently did a partnership with TinyTap that made me really excited for this project going forward, because TinyTap is massive. It's got over 200,000 playable games for kids. And I was saying this in the video. If you missed it, make sure you check the video. We want to make sure that, we're fully diverse in whatever it is that we're trying to do. So if we're getting in gaming, don't just think about adults and, teenagers, what they're going to play. It's equally important that we think about what kids will do as well, right? So that's the first thing. And this is why I like Open Campus. I can see the whole educational system changing. I can see how, the educational, because what is it? I think I was checking USA, I was checking England, and I was checking the online, right? In relation to education, like how much money is in education. And it worked out to be over $1 trillion with just those 3 searches alone. So I think there's tens of trillions of dollars in education. And this, if Open Campus can take a pinch of it, great. That's going to be great for the project. The next one was Deso. Let's take a quick look at where Deso's sitting right now. Actually, just quickly check the market. Seeing a bit of a fall off. Look at this. It's not massively. Bitcoin down 2.5%. Let's have a quick look at Deso. And the reason I'm doing this is because in the future, we will get to see what prices these are at from when I showed you in this video. So in this video, Deso is sitting about $35, right? Yeah, Deso is your social media, decentralized social media play. If you're someone that's looking for the next TikTok, the next Facebook, or the next Twitter, or the next Instagram, maybe it could come from something like decentralized social, because this is like your layer one that will allow people to build these types of things. I've got a secret right here, a stealth buy action right here in my portfolio. This stealth buy is powerful. I think it's going to do extremely well. If you don't want to miss this stealth buy, or you want to see this stealth buy, because I can't reveal it until it's done a minimum 10x, and this is how my stealth buys work, become a Patreon, seriously. And let me show you an insight as to what I mean with my stealth buys, right? So I'll show you the tiers in a second. This is the stealth buy that we've been stealth buying up. You know, I've been topping up on it as prices fall. You know, trying to catch as much as I can because I want to hold a huge amount of this, and it's one of my top 20 biggest holdings. And if you was around in the past, I remember showing you hello at a penny. This was a stealth buy. You see here, right? Stealth buy alert. We are secretly buying hello token, and look at the price back then. Look. Hello was sitting on 0.01. This was a stealth buy. So people on YouTube didn't see this project. Well, from me. I mean, it was being shared with other YouTubers, but people on YouTube didn't see any videos from me because I knew where it was going. I knew the potential behind it, and I wanted to drop it as a stealth buy. So you know, it's just something different to what other YouTubers are doing, right? So if we come over to hello now real quick. Hello, let's quickly find hello. Hello is sitting on, what's hello sitting on? Hello's sitting on 18 cents. So we are up 18x still at the time of recording this video from my original stealth buy. And this is the power of my stealth buys. And just to show you that it's not a fluke, oh, let me find Creo, because I did a stealth buy on Creo. Let me quickly find Creo engine. Let me see if it comes up. We did a stealth buy on Creo. Is this it right here? Stealth buy. I'm buying the next hot gaming platform, Creo engine. I showed them Creo at 0.05, sitting on a 514k cap. Let's just quickly have a look at Creo real quick. Creo's not in my top 20 holdings, but you know, I've still got that. Now it's sitting at 7 cents. So we've done over, you know, 10x on this as well. It's been performing really well. I'm sure people made 20x on this. But yeah, we're way over that. We're probably sitting 12, 13x on that right now. So this is the power of the stealth buys, right? So if you want to see what this one is here, because I haven't revealed it yet. Where's it gone? If you want to see what this one is here, this question mark, haven't revealed it yet, but people in the Patreon see it. Become a patron, you have the chance to get in and make massive gains in the future, at least I believe so. Then you've got Bonk sitting here. I don't really need to explain much on Bonk. Everybody knows what Bonk is. I think it's good to have an equal portfolio, or diversified portfolio in different things. So I'm tackling the educational system with gaming. I've got the Deso, which is decentralized social. This one's just, yeah, yeah, that's going to cover that. We've got Bonk, which is a meme coin. Let me just quickly touch on Bonk, see what market cap or price and stuff it's sitting on right now. Just grab it up real quick. Bonk. Bonk right now is a 739 million market cap. What is it? 4 zeros and a 1. I'm still holding this. I still think in the future this could do highs of what Shiba Inu did and Doge. You know, Doge and Shiba went to like 40 to 60 billion dollars, and I think Bonk and Pepe will be the next ones. So I don't know. I think I had Pepe in my top 20, but I think it's kind of been pushed out now by other coins because other coins have risen up, right, in price. So we got Star Atlas as well, which is my play to earn. This is my standalone play to earn. You've got different types of play gaming projects. You've got your gaming platforms, you know, ones that, or your gaming ecosystems, you know, to give you a bunch of different types of games. And then you've got your standalone games, which just, you know, they kind of hold strong by themselves because they look stunning and everything else. This is your standalone play to earn Star Atlas. Let's just take a quick look where that is right now. Atlas, real quick. Star Atlas is sitting on 0053. So yeah, I mean, I can't remember what prices we were buying this at. We were buying it incredibly cheap though. We're up still massively in this, and I think long term it's going to be a really high performing project because, you know, all the bigger YouTubers are talking about this, and you kind of got to go with the flow. You got to go with what other people are saying, really, like meaning other influencers. Forget me alone. If other YouTubers are talking about Star Atlas and they've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers, it's going to drive momentum into the project because it's being shown in their faces more often. So this is a sort of like a good narrative that you can use when finding these projects to decide what you want to add to your portfolio. But overall, you know, regardless of whoever's talking about it, the project alone is a phenomenal project. I'm not going to dive into it. You know, you've seen what it is before in the past, and you can check my other videos. So then we've got Hello here, which was my last stealth buy in my last portfolio. And like I said, at that time, we were buying it at a penny. So I've got Hello here sitting in my top 20. I think that's still going to do incredibly well, purely for the fact that these two YouTubers are going to influence others to, you know, well, they're going to see it. You know, the altcoin dailies, is it Wendy? Is she on there as well? Big up to you, Wendy. Yeah, you know, they're going to keep pushing this. They're going to keep sharing, you know, their thoughts on the show when they're on it and stuff. Their viewers and whoever it is going to keep seeing it. And this is why I think it's just going to move regardless, because, you know, they've got that sentiment behind it. And just between those two alone is probably amounting to almost, what is it? I think she's at 200,000 subscribers now, and they're at 1.3. Maybe 1.5 million subscribers or followers could see Hello when they talk about it. So, and forgetting me and everyone else, right? So, yeah, I'm still bullish on Hello. I think it's got great potential. All of these here, I think, got great long-term potential. Next is Fetch. Let me just grab up Hello. Did I grab up Hello? I was talking about Hello and comparing it to something else, wasn't I? I was showing you on my thingy, my stealth buy. Hello sitting on 18 cents. Now we got Fetch, which is your AI play. AI is quite quiet right now, but that's fine because it gives you an opportunity to stack up an AI if you want to. 61 cents at the time recording this video. Look, down 17%. We saw a big crash. I'm watching the market. It's being bought up. It's being bought up. I can see it right here. It's being bought up. That's mad. Seeing the crash happen whilst I'm doing my flipping portfolio. Anyway, down 17%. It's being bought up. This could be a good buy right now for those that have missed the opportunity. I don't know. I think long term we're going to see a sort of like $4 to $5 price for Fetch, and that's sort of where I'm waiting for before I sell a huge amount. But you know, Fetch is doing me good right now in my portfolio. It's hooking me up, is what I say. Fetch AI, right? Moonbeam and Moon River had an insane move over the last sort of like few weeks. We saw them rise up because, you know, Moon River wasn't in my top 20. That just had a mad move. And I don't know, that could be a good buy as well right now. I'm going to cover them both right now together. Actually, no, I'll do it in order because I'm going down. Was it Glimmer, GLMR. So let's have a look at Glimmer. What price is it sitting on right now? And this is my layer one. This is my layer one. This is my potential layer 3. I don't know. It depends what people want to call or class as layer 3. I would class layer 3 as interoperability. The next stage of being all apps working across all chains, you know, flawlessly with no problems at all. And I think that's where this comes into play. So Moonbeam is my layer 1, where people can build one app on one chain and it works across multiple chains. This is what I like about Moonbeam. Still incredibly cheap. I think we will see easily $1 to $2 minimum, but I'm holding for probably more than that, maybe $10. This is incredibly undervalued from where it was sitting before. If you take a look at that disgusting drop. Look, it's set about $14 or $12 to $13 before. So yeah, I think we could still see a $10 price for this. That's my personal opinion. It's entirely up to you what you believe. I think it'd be a top performing layer. Look at this drop. Someone's so deep on that Bitcoin, man. It's being bought up. I can see it. I'll have to bring some more videos on analysis as well, which I will do. So yeah, Moonbeam. Let's just have a quickly look at what's the next one. Where am I? Here, Render. Render's my next one. Again, AI play, maybe gaming play as well. More so the AI, but actually it could be anything really with Render, because Render, you know, Render's all about GPU rendering. And when I think of NVIDIA, I think of Render. And that's basically what this is. It's doing the similar thing, you know, and we need this. We need this, this sort of, in order to make great videos, great movies, great games, or whatever it is, you need to have great rendering power. And this is what this is doing, and it's using AI. You can see here, advancing the next generation of rendering and AI technology. And all of this stuff that we see in games and our favorite movies, yeah, this is what this is. And you've got big brands that use this as well, like Marvel, Netflix. They all use this Otoy, right? Because they were using Otoy before. Now they're going to use, because, you know, the people that founded Render founded Otoy. So I believe that they're going to be doing the same thing again, and have these people just come over because they're used to the software. You know, they're used to the people and the team behind it. So yeah, I like Render. I think it's going to do great. Right now, it's sitting about $4. I remember showing you this under $1. So maybe this is a good opportunity to buy whilst this drop just happened. Let's see what else I got. I got Gala here. Need I say much about Gala? I just checked the price. I still think Gala's going to stand tall. I think Gala is very unique in its own. You see many projects trying to be Gala. And it's almost like, when I think of this is how I think of it. You see many projects trying to be like Gala, with the whole gaming ecosystem, gaming studio, and you hear names of Activision and EA and blah, blah, blah. But when I look at Gala, I just see Coca-Cola. And then the rest I just see, Pepsi, Cola-Aid, or, them cheap flipping colas that just, it tastes like Coca-Cola, but you're not Coca-Cola. That's what I see. This is Supreme. This is that Supreme Gucci Louis Vuitton Supreme. And I feel like this is the greatness is going to come from this, not just with the gaming, but with music and with entertainment, with movies as well. So, again, I don't need to say much on Gala. Sitting about 2.5 cents right now. You all know the deal. Right. What else have I got? I got Sandbox. Let's just take a quick look at what Sand is sitting at. Again, you can see I'm very diverse in my portfolio. I've got some layer ones, I've got some gaming, I've got some AI. I've obviously hit that educational side as well, which I think is extremely important. Learn to earn. Learn to earn could be a massive thing in the future, especially if we can bring kids into the blockchain and start learning and earning, or their parents earning, whatever it is. Sandbox sitting about 51 cents. I don't need to say much on Sandbox. You understand the deal with Sand. Fantastic standalone game, or metaverse, whatever you want to call it. It's hitting right. OP. So this is my layer 2 for Ethereum. You need to have layer 1s in your portfolio. You need to have layer 2s. You need to have gaming. You need to have AI. You need to have memes and many, many other things. So, this is my layer 2 that I think can do extremely well. Optimism right now is sitting on what? I remember seeing this about 40 cents back in the old days. It's performing quite well now. What's Optimism sitting on? Sitting about $3.50, down 10% since this crash. I'm watching it. Yeah, Optimism could be the next Polygon. You've got Coinbase base layer using Optimism, I'm sure, for their transactions and everything else. As the layer 2, because it's fast, efficient, easy, and you can use Ethereum for when you're making purchases and stuff or transactions. So I feel like this is going to really shine more in the future. This is your safe play. This is your 3 billion market cap, your blue chip. You don't want to take too much risk with these high risk coins, but you're happy to get into something like this that could probably do a 10, 20x. That's your safe play. That's your Optimism. And I think this can do really well. And I think you're going to see other big companies, projects, partners of all brands, big brands, start adopting Optimism in the future when they want to start getting into crypto, especially maybe with NFTs as well. So don't underestimate that. Watch out for that. I've got H bar here, which I've got in my portfolio. It's in my top 20 biggest holdings, funny enough, which is cool. Because, I've been bloody fiddling about so many times with different coins, deciding what I should have in there. Like I said, some of them have shifted. Some of them have shifted. I can't remember. You'll have to look at my last video to see what I had in my last video. So let's see where H bar is sitting right now. H bar is, and this had a big dilution. When you think about, because look at this, 33 billion at 50 billion. The market cap was going up and up and up and up, and the price was staying the same for a long time. So this is you've witnessed the dilution in this. So let me just come back a year. Right, within this year, the market cap had risen so much, whilst the price was staying relatively the same. So it's had big dilution. Hopefully this can still perform as a great, because this is what uses the hash graph, the direct acyclic graph. Is that right? DAG. It's like is it a DAG ecosystem? I'm pretty sure it is, or it has hash graph, right? So less, security is tight, faster, more efficient. Does it do is it feeless? Because I remember Constellation DAG being feeless. I don't know if hash graph is. Well, H bar. Is it Hedera? Because I was calling it Hedera, like Hedera's Clark. What are you laughing for? I think H-bar can do well. You hear this on the tip of the tongue of many other people and other YouTubers. This is, again, your safe play. This is your blue chip, was my blue chip, that I'm just going to sit on, ride it up to about $50 billion if it can go there, depending on the kind of adoption that it gets. Because I don't know what's going on in relation to developers. That's another important thing. You need to find out, with the projects that you invest in, or especially layer 1s or whatever it is, who's developing on it? Are there people that are actively using it? And that's what is going to be important. See, I know Deso, people are developing on Deso. They're making, because it's a layer 1, right? They're making social media apps. I know on Moonbeam, people are developing over there. They're developing on Moonriver. You see? I know these things because I always look into it. People are using Optimism as a layer 2. I have to find out if people are actually using H-bar. So yeah, H-bar is sitting on 8 cents right now. That's the price for H-bar. And then I've got Nexera. This used to be called Alliance Block. I remember it falling down to like 4 cents. And then, I took the opportunity to buy that. Patrons, if you saw the buy alert and you was here at that time, big up to you. Let's have a look now. They've called it Nexera. Nexera. Let's have a quick look. So it's still Alliance block, but they're just saying next error. It's dropped 14% since this crash. I'm still watching it. $114 million market cap, 14 cents. So from 4 cents, 4812, we're up over 3x on this one, which is all right, you know, 400% almost. And yeah, I think long term, great play. If you're into projects that have this whole ISO 222 compliancy, this is your next era at its finest. And this also looks to tackle ID, what's it called? Decentralized ID, DID. And yeah, it's basically, what's it say here? Alliance block empowers business tokenized assets, compliantly issue, manage and trade in an inclusive financial ecosystem. Let's have a quick look. I haven't touched on this for a while. I know people love it. A performant, decentralized, and compliant infrastructure. It's just people love it because it's compliant, and it's when it comes to compliancy, you need to know that whatever coins you invest in, if it's compliant, ish that bigger companies, bigger institutions, bigger money won't find it hard to adopt, and that's why this works, because bigger money can just come in now and say, you know what, let's just adopt Nexera. Whatever they got going on, let's see if we can use it. It's compliant. We don't have to worry about any issues with our government laws and anything else. Let's just use it. And this is why ISO 222 compliant tokens will work, because it will attract mass adoption from the big money that comes in the future. So, and I think that's why this has been seeing some action over sort of like the last 180 days. Let's come back. It was down here about 4 cents, shot right up to 20 cents. No, 17 cents. So we'll see what happens long term with that. I'm still holding it. I think it's important to have in a portfolio. You see, I'm very diverse. I'm covering that ISO 222 compliancy. I think HBAR, is it ISO 222 compliant as well? A lot of these ones usually are. I got Moon River here. Let's quickly touch on Moon River. Like I said, we saw a move from Moon River. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a big YouTuber sharing it and buying it, or if it was actually something that happened that was great for the project. But maybe it could just be, it's been so oversold for a long time that now it's time to start working its way back up. This was sitting about $400 to $500 before. Well, between that. If you come down here, it says $494, right? So there's so much room for this to grow. And if it went back to all-time highs from the prices now, you're going to make crazy gains. A 10x puts it at $200. A 20x puts it at $400. So 20x could still be in the cards for this type of coin. And the supply is tiny. You can see here, it's got an inflation rate, which I'll have to check, but it's going to be tiny. It's not going to be massive. I can't see the inflation rate being any more than sort of 8 to 10%. And even if it was that, it would probably take 75 years to have huge inflation, and which by then we probably would have passed away, or touch wood, had a great life and everything else. And when I say huge inflation, I mean like this is saying 11 million now total supply. Maybe that will go to like 40 million. So even still, it won't be a massive inflation compared to other coins that got billions and billions, but it would still be inflated higher. But it could still go higher. So yeah, I'm gonna, maybe I'll drop another video on that and work out the inflation rate with you guys as time goes on. But again, my layer one, which is a sister sort of. This is like a what do they call it? What do they call it? Can't remember what they call it. It's like a sister layer. It's like a test net layer for Moonbeam, where you can test everything over here before, because sometimes if you don't have a test net layer, because Litecoin used to be the test net layer for Bitcoin. They used to test everything on Litecoin before they deployed it on Bitcoin's chain, because if something went wrong with an upgrade or something, it could destroy the whole thing. So they thought, let's have a test layer. What do they call it? I bet does it say it on the website? It begins with an S. No, let me see, hold on. Because maybe no, it doesn't show it. It's just a side chain. It's like a sister chain, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel like this is, every time you see Moonbeam move or Moon River move, one or the other is going to push the other one at the same time, because people will just see it as, oh my God, that just pumped. Damn, the other one might pump as well. And I feel like you're going to see good development and adoption on these projects in the future to come. So keep an eye on Moonbeam. I'm holding it. I'm confident in what this can do in the future. For like a $400 price, I'd be more than happy. I think it can do it. And then I got Magic here, which is another gaming project. Let's see what Magic is sitting on. Real quick, Magic is sitting on, I haven't seen Magic in a while, $1. just over $1. So yeah, I mean 347 max supply. This is tiny compared to other projects. When you think about the galas that got 50 billion, the games for a living 30, is it 30 billion? I can't remember. This is a tinier supply, which makes it more scarce, more harder to get hold of, and just whatever they're doing is great. I feel like these are a hot competitor with Gala, and the fact that this is on the Arbitrum chain, because if Arbitrum blows up, you're going to need a popular gaming project on there. There's your magic. Maybe a popular meme coin, you know, because you see this. You see chains blow up and then you have popular coins on it. And I feel like this can be a great competitor, which is why it's in my top 20. And I'm going to sit back and wait to see how this moons even more in the future. I got Constellation DAG here. Let me just grab up DAG to see the price on this real quick. DAG, which I've been holding for a long time, right back from when I sold my Harmony, put it in Constellation DAG. It hasn't had much noise, but I feel like it can. This is your, are they considered layer zeros? Layer one. It's a layer one. This is your DAG infrastructure. Your direct cyclic graph. I think that's what you want. I think that's how you pronounce it. Constellation DAG. So, yeah. Introducing I'm just going to drop it to you for people that are new. It's just, you know, refresh you. Introducing DTM Lite. Think of Casper's, but it's not Casper because Casper uses block DAG. This was sort of like your first era of a type of DAG infrastructure. Basically, it's more secure, more powerful, more faster, more efficient, you know, fearless. And I have seen projects on this. I've seen projects built in this. Like you got the GeoJam. What else is built on this? There's a few that have been built on this. So they've got their own little ecosystem already. What does products say? You know, this is just talking about Lattice Exchange, which had a lot of launches through their launchpad, Stargazer wallet. I feel like this needs to have better marketing, my personal opinion, to really showcase what they can do, because it is a powerful chain. And I'm hoping, I think, is it ISO compliant? I don't know. I'm hoping that it does sort of see some light. I mean, I'll be happy if it just went back to its all-time highs, which is what, 30 cents. I'd be happy with that. I don't need to see new all-time highs. Because of this massive drop down here, we've had the opportunity to buy it so damn cheap. You know, buying it at these prices down here, 0.25 cents. So, yeah, I mean, all-time high, what was it? Let's have a quick look. 45 cents. Go back to 45 cents, make me $1 million and I'm happy. You know what I mean? So, you know, because at these bottoms, I was buying big, which is why it's in my top 20. And patrons, you did see the buy alert. So, yeah, not much to say on that right now. It's just quiet, and I'd like to see more. I'm saying it's quiet. I haven't actually checked it fully. Maybe they have more things going on over at their Twitter, just to see what's been going on improvement-wise. I remember waiting for, because they transitioned over with their staking. You was able to, like, if you had a certain amount, you could run a node, right? But you was running soft nodes. I don't know what the situation is with the nodes. I'm gonna have to look into it more. It would be good if anyone that has 250,000 can just run a node easily, set up a node. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. What's this? World's first thermal sensing people counting data miner. So their miner sort of works like a node. You know, you have a miner at one of the little mining rig things. One of these little door things. Is it like a miner? Just reading it real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, where you can have it and then it grabs data somehow, and then it obviously dishes you out some more DAG tokens. You look at it in your own time. I just wanted to show you what I got. It's sitting about 6 cents right now in this video. Let's see where it sits in the future, if it can get back to all-time highs, 30, 40 cents. I've got Near Protocol here, which is another layer one. Let's just see what where Near is sitting. I like Near's tokenomics. Fantastic tokenomics when it comes to a layer one project. You're not going to get dumped massively on, right? Look at this, right? So Near's a blue chip, 3 billion, but look at the tokenomics. Most of it is already circulating. So a fully diluted puts about 4 billion market cap. If you're looking for your safe play, which is a layer one, which potentially could bring out new games in the future, new meme coins in the future, you know, all of this stuff, Near could be it. And I think you're going to see this grow. I think you're going to see great adoption. There's great DeFi play on this as well. I've been staking over here. And I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And again, this is on the tip of the tongue of many other popular YouTubers. And you have to pay attention to many different things when it comes to crypto. You can't just look at a coin and say, oh, this is a layer one, so it's going to do well. You want to think about narratives. You want to think about who's talking about it. You know, because if people aren't talking about it, then who's going to want to buy it? And who's going to have the opportunity to see it? How many people are going to see it? Influencers are important. And I think many people know this. especially the marketing firms, which is why they always want to try and get influencers, you know, share their project. So yeah, Near Protocol, and none of this is sponsored, by the way. This is just projects that I've done my hard research on that I really believe will make a top portfolio, and you can see here it's looking great. I've covered pretty much everything. I got the DAG type of stuff, I got the layer ones, I got the gaming, I got the whatever it is, AI, all of that stuff. I'm not going to go through it. My last one is AGIX. This was sitting kind of top in before. Actually, is it still sitting top? Because it's not in any particular order, right? So you can't actually see which my biggest holding is, but these top 20 showcase my big holdings. Maybe it's still up there, but then big holding is different for everyone because everyone affords different things, right? So you know, it's one of my big holdings. Constellation DAG, I love. Sorry, AGIX. Got Constellation in my head. AGIX, I love them all, but I really love this because this was sort of like the first of its kind. I remember buying this at a penny, I'm sure, right back way when, 20 years ago, years and years. I didn't even have a YouTube channel, and I've been holding it for years as well, and I've been stacking up even more. When it comes, you know what really sold me on this when I first saw it was that Sophia the robot. Sophia the robot was, you know, Handsome Robot, is it Handsome Robotics? And they were dealing with Singularity Net, and I was like, yes. This gave me the reason to invest, and this was before AI blew up. Now, I remember telling you years ago, AI is going to blow, and it's still going to blow. It's going to get even bigger. AI is going to dominate the entire world. People are going to lose their jobs, which is unfortunate, and AI is just changing the way. You're seeing these adverts, these stupid flipping, fake, scammy adverts using Brad Garlinghouse, what's his face, Michael, can't remember his name, Saylor, Mike Saylor, the Bitcoin guy. They're taking their faces, acting as them to make it look like they're talking. And be very careful, guys, because AI is so damn powerful, it can fool a lot of people. You would look at that advert and think it's really them talking, telling you to send you their crypto. Be extremely careful. AI is changing the space, the way things happen, and the fact that YouTube allows these adverts to come up is mad. So, you know, I'm being very cautious of how AI can change certain things in this space, in our world. And some people are using it for good, some people are using it for bad. I just want to make sure everyone's aware of the bad sides and you know, don't get caught up in that. But that shows the power of AI. If someone can develop a project on the Singularity, because you know, Singularity has its own ecosystem. You've got loads of different apps and stuff underneath its ecosystem. If someone can develop a project, which they probably would do, because you know, look at all these different projects, right? You got Twin Protocol, you got NewNet, which I'm holding, Singularity DAO, so many different projects under its ecosystem, its umbrella. You got Rejuve here. You know, if someone can develop a project that it says deep funding. I was going to say that can handle deep fake. If someone can handle deep fake and you build a project under the Singularity umbrella, you're going to blow up massive. And I'm putting minimum $10,000 in you because I feel like that's going to be the biggest problem of our century is deep fake. People faking others, pretending to be them, acting like they've done something when they haven't. That's going to be one of the biggest problems. So pay attention to AI projects. Try find projects. If you can find that golden egg. The project that's genuine, that's not fake, that's not going to rug, that's going to actually try and solve this deepfake issue and can prove it to you, that can show you that they're solving it right now. That's going to be your biggest win in AI. That can tackle deepfake and confirm that this video is a deepfake. It's going to be. We just need a plugin, and a simple plugin on your Chrome extension that when you watch a video, it just pops up or notifies you. Boom! This is a deepfake video. Boom! This is a deepfake video. Watch it blow and watch me invest into it, and then watch that video when it comes. And if it comes from Singularity Net, the AGI token is going to blow up even more massive because AGI, Singularity Net, is just proving that it can bring projects that can absolutely perform well using its ecosystem or using its technology or anything else. AGIX is mainly it started off as sort of like a marketplace. It's kind of evolved a lot now, but it was a marketplace for people to take different AI codes and adopt and use it with their own products and things like that, or services. So yeah, it's come a long way. I still like it. I think there's great potential for this in the future, and maybe they're constantly evolving their technology as well. So yeah, just look, this was it. Remember, this was the AI marketplace where you can take the codes and use it for something else. But they've got more than that. It says here, look, AI services, features, explore. No, that's talking about AI marketplace. You've got AI publisher, loads of different things since then. What's this? Domain specific language, DSL. I don't know. I'm not going to try and guess it all. Anyway, look, you check it in your own time. Guys, this was my top 20 biggest holdings for 2024. What do you think of my portfolio? Was this helpful? Drop that like. Give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching. I feel like this is going to be a big one for all of us. Not my profile, just the year 2024. And I feel like there's going to be opportunities where people can make massive gains. The question is, will you take profits when you see it? And I really hope you do. I'm going to keep sharing you videos to show you when I think we should take profits. Don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please drop the like if it was helpful. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.